Hi, good morning. My name is Esther and today I have a gentle stretch and mobility routine for you. It's ideal first thing in the morning, especially if you feel a little bit stiff or rusty around your lower back. You can even practice these exercises in your bed. You just need to roll on your back to get started. You can try using a pillow underneath your head, just a small one. Keep your neck nice alignment. Relax your back on your mat or on your bed, and then bend both knees, keeping your feet hip wide apart. Place your hands on the side of your rib cage and take a deep breath underneath your hands, widening your ribs side to side. And then ease that tension, release as you exhale. Repeat that a couple of times. Inhale, widening the ribcage side to side. Take a deep breath underneath your palms and then release. Feel as your fingertips are sinking towards each other in the midline. Inhale, push your palms away from each other. And then exhale, release back down. Brilliant. Let's slide your hands in your lower tummy and then gently tilt your pelvis a little bit forward and backwards, forming a little gap underneath your lower back, and then gently press your lower back towards the floor. Little gap underneath, tilting the pelvis forward and backwards. As far as you're comfortable with, it's completely normal to feel a little bit stiffer, tighter on the lower back first thing in the morning. So just start at a small range and then gradually build it up. Make sure there is no discomfort or pain. Find the middle position, not too arched, not too curved, somewhere in between. Engage your core and then gently open your left knee towards the side, move back to the center. Other way around, just gently floating the knee away from the midline and center. Exhale, open, inhale back to the center. You can keep your hands on your hips, making sure that there is no twist, no tilting of your pelvis either side. As you open your knee, try to engage your core and then stabilize this position, avoiding that twist in your lower back or hips. Let's do one more each side. Relaxing your neck and shoulder. Move back to the middle, engage your core, and then slide your left foot away, flexing your foot and moving back up. Same on the other side, sliding your heel away from your hip and then moving back up. Just a gentle little movement. And center. Same idea. Try to keep the little gap underneath your lower back nice and engaged, about the same distance that we had in that rest position. If you wish, you can extend the opposite arm to this movement, making sure that you keep your core engaged. Lower ribs are drawing towards your hips, avoiding overarching your lower back, avoiding the ribcage poking up. So try to engage your core, stabilizing your lower back while lengthening your whole body, lengthening your spine. Reach and extend and release. Exhale, inhale. One more each side. Reaching as far as you're comfortable with. Then moving back to the center, relaxing your hands on your lower tummy. Then open your left knee towards the side as we just did before, and then slide your heel away from the ground. Tilt your leg back to the middle and then slide back up. So open the knee, extend, reach away, move back to the center and sliding back up. A few more of that, little open, reach and lengthen. While you pay attention to the other knee, try to keep the opposite knee nice and still. Imagine you balancing your morning coffee on the top of your knee. Make sure you not spill any drip on that. Let's do one more each side. A little open and reach. Back to the center. Finishing on that right. And then move back to the center. Brilliant. Let's move your small cushion away from your head. Relax your head down. Release the shoulders. And then tilt your pelvis as we started with. A little bit forward and backwards. Gently engaging your gluteals. Pressing both feet into the ground. And then release. Engage. And roll a little bit further up. Feeling your sacrum, then your lower back away from the ground. Same idea, as far as you're comfortable with. If you wish, you can lift your hips a little bit higher up, moving your mid-back away from the ground, forming that nice straight line, and then release back down. If you feel it's too much pressure on the lower back to tilt your pelvis backwards, then try to engage your core all around your waistline and lifting your back nice and straight. So it's kind of like pivoting instead of rolling. You might feel much more comfortable with that, especially if you feel stiffer on the lower back, which is quite common first thing in the morning. Let's do one more of that. Pressing the feet, squeezing the sitting bones together. Hold for a deep inhalation and then release all the way down. Brilliant. Let's roll over on your side and use that small cushion underneath your head. You can extend or bend the lowermost arm as you feel comfortable with. Keep your knees in a bent position, engage your core, and then pop your hand on your top shoulder. Take a deep inhalation, and as you exhale, open your chest up towards the ceiling, shining your breastbone up, and then move back. If you wish, you can reach forward, lowering your chest towards the ground, and then pulling the elbow backwards, shining the breastbone up, and then gently down. If you wish, you can practice the same movement with straight arm, reaching backwards and forward. Make sure that you keep your shoulder nice and supported and your hips and knees stuck above each other. You can carry on at this level, or as you reach forward with your arm, you can reach backwards with your leg, the diagonal line, and then try to change that direction, reaching backwards with your arm, forward with your leg. Few more of that. Forming a letter X, one and the other way around. One more, reaching backwards with your arm, forward with your leg, and then relax your arm in front of your chest. Let's push yourself up. Pop your small cushion to the other side, and either sit up on the side of your bed or in the middle of your mat in a comfortable seated position of your choice, perhaps in bended knees or extended legs. Just gently relax your back up and down. Just slowly ease the tension, slouch, and then extend your whole body. Open up your chest. Then hold that nice upright position, smiley collarbones. Then relax the shoulders, arms by your side. Lift your right arm up and above your head. Have a nice little reach over to the other side. And relax back down. You can even do a little shoulder circle and reach the other way around. Try and make sure that you keep your hips glued to the ground, especially on that same side. And reach as far as you're comfortable with. So if you practice first thing in the morning, that might be a little bit stiffer. But that's okay. Release and reach, lengthen and center. One more with your left, reaching over and then relaxing down. Great. Let's lean to the side and lie down on your other side, keeping your arm slightly bent or extended in the line of your spine, knees also in a bent position. Put your hands on your shoulder, elbow pointing upwards, and then keeping your hips stacked, open your chest towards the ceiling. Deep inhalation, long exhalation back to the center. Few more of that same movement, just discovering that range, reaching a little bit forward with your fingertips and then backwards with your elbow. This movement is twisting your back, so careful. Move as far as you're comfortable with. Open heart with a straight arm over your shoulder and slightly backwards. You can even hold for a deep inhalation if you feel nice in that twisted position. Just make sure your back is happy with that. Reach forward with your arm, backwards with your leg, lengthening the distance, and then opposite way around, forming that letter X. Reach as far as you feel comfortable with. Try to engage your core and enjoy that nice stretch. One more. Each side. Backwards with your arm, forward with your leg, and then move back to the center. From here, roll over on your front, pop your small cushion underneath your forehead, relax your arms by your side. Keep your feet gently open and then tilt your pelvis underneath, engaging your gluteals and your abdominals. Lift your shoulders away from the ground, holding that nice straight line of your spine, and release back. Just a few little movements, activating the muscles around the shoulders. Hold for a deep inhalation and release. Reach through your fingertips, lengthening your arms, shoulders away from your ears. Relax back down. And then do one more of that. Nice reach by your side and relax. From here, prop up on your forearms, forming a nice swings position, keeping your forearms parallel to each other. Then relax your shoulders. You might need to move your elbows a little bit further forward. Then try to push yourself up and away from the ground, engaging your core, opening up your chest and widening the collarbones. Look slightly further forward than your hands, and then relax back down, opening your elbows and relaxing your forehead on the back of your hands. Take a deep inhalation Then push yourself back up on your forearms again. Deep inhalation, engaging your core, lifting your tummy slightly away from the ground, and then relax all the way down, opening the elbows. Deep inhalation to rest, long exhalation to prop up. Inhale, hold, and exhale, lower down. Brilliant. Let's do one more of that. Just a nice gently opening, bending backwards movement, and relax down. Slowly pull the forearms underneath your shoulders, engage your core, and prop yourself up, push up on all fours. If your wrists are sensitive, you can hold this position, keeping your arms and forearms relaxed on your mat, and start a little arching and curling movement of your back. Or if you're happy, you can prop up on your hands, pressing both palms, fingertips into the ground, and then rounding, arching your back in all fours position. Same idea as we practiced before. Try to start in a smaller range, then extend that movement further and further as you practice. Then hold that middle position, engaging your core, either on your palms or on your forearms, and then reach the opposite hand and leg away from each other, moving back to the center. Right arm, left leg, and release either on forearm or on your palms. And if you feel that you're balanced enough, you can float your hand and your foot away from the ground. Well done. A few more of that. Nice reach, keeping your core engaged. Your back nice and straight. If you're on all fours, should be parallel to the floor. Or if you're on forearms, should be a little bit tilted forward. Make sure that your neck is nice and long in both positions. So you're going to look downwards rather forward. Brilliant. Let's do one more of that. And then relax your hands down. And then walk your hands backwards into a kneeling position, engaging your core. If you're on your mat, step forward into half kneeling. Tuck your toes under, push yourself up. Or just simply sit up on a side of your bed and stand up in a hip distance apart position with your feet engaging your core, relaxing your shoulders backwards and downwards. Brilliant. So let's raise your heels up and then down. Keep that nice tall position. Raise the heels up, then drop your right one, bend your left knee, push yourself back up and change. Keeping your hips nice and even. Good. Moving only up and down, avoiding swinging forward and backwards or side to side. Then keep your right knee in a bend position, engage your core, and then once you're ready, float your knee up, hold that position. Is there one spot in front of you? You can even place your hand on the front of your thigh, engaging your core even more. Concentrate and focus. You can even visualize your goal for a day ahead. Then relax your foot down, relax your weight down, and roll your back up and down, arching and curling your back. One more. Opening up, then rounding your back, roll back up, lift and lengthen, raise your heels up, engage your core, drop your right, relax your arms, bend your left knee, and then hold that position, press, reach and
Lengthen your whole back up towards the ceiling. Stare at one spot and try to focus on your goal, on that one straight line. Hold and then release. Brilliant. Let's reach all the way up with both hands. Pop your hands behind your head. Shrug your shoulders. Relax. Reach and then release. Repeat one more time. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Reach and lengthen down. Brilliant. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel taller, more mobile and ready for tackle the day. Please let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much again. Have a wonderful day. Bye.